picture I came across of Pete and Carl meeting up in 2005 because I didn't even realize this had happened. So can you tell us a bit about what happened there?
Yeah. So I think they had a really brief meeting, like for the very first time at the Dublin Castle, I believe. But the idea was to get together again, and it was hard. I think. Well, it was hard getting them both in the same room at the same time, but I think Carl felt a little bit exposed, so he asked me to come along. Um, and not like for like physical support or anything like that, but just for to have a mate there basically. And and I know it may sound a bit weird, but I just thought it probably best just to fall into old ways, which would be to have my camera with me and to carry on, because they never really bothered, whether or not they noticed me or not. it, they were always natural, so there was never really situations that I didn't feel I could take photos of. And it almost just felt normal, and so the best way to be would be normal, so I had my camera with me. The only odd thing about it was that Kate was there, and it's a very strange woman. um she so this sort of moment happens with Peter and Carl, and I'm taking photos, and I don't feel like I'm intruding. I honestly don't. If I thought I was, I wouldn't have done. I wouldn't have taken pictures. And then she just sort of plonks herself down next to him and says, "Don't take." Sorry, my dog's barking. And says, "Don't take pictures of me." So I just said, "Well, don't sit there then." And then spent most of the rest of the evening making very thinly veiled threats about what she'd done to other photographers. And I was the whole time just going, "What are you trying to say? Why are you trying to say that? You've got nothing. Look, I don't give a shit if you're here or not. I've absolutely no interest in you whatsoever." Oh, sorry, one second.
It's all right.
Shush. Shush. Yeah, I've got absolutely no interest in you whatsoever. I didn't say it in a horrible way, but I just said I'd prefer it if you weren't here, to be honest. Um, but yeah, it was just really weird. Really, like don't take my picture, but I'm going to sit right here and take the picture.
Yeah,
It's like, so there were a lot of people that did try and insert themselves into history. Or history, sorry, it sounds a bit conceited, but do you know what I mean? Like try to insert themselves into moments that might have possibly been important in the later day.
No, I can imagine that. Yeah.